So Steve Davis just 1 point behind. And almost certain to go ahead from this position.
18.
And things starting to look
25.
very ominous for Tony Knowles.
26. 33. 34.
Now, good position on the last red. Got the perfect angle on the blue.
And just about everything that Steve has done tonight has been absolutely the highest class. His shot selection, his safety play, beautifully weighted shots, getting Tony consistently in trouble, and of course his potting and break building of the very highest order.
40.
He's 32, I beg your pardon, 22 points in the lead. If that black drops, Tony will require snookers.
Steve Davis, 40.
And it hasn't, so Tony Knowles still in with a chance.
Tony Knowles, 34. Steve Davis, 56.
Well, I think this yellow is potable. It's a fine cut, but may just be able to move the green at the same time, but that's asking an awful lot. No, I didn't try it. But he hasn't got it safe.
Foul. Tony Knowles, 4.
So 4 points away, and a possible pot on here for Tony, I believe. Has refused it. Well, that's a snooker, but Steve shouldn't have any trouble hitting this.
was a very, very clever shot from Tony Knowles there. He needs all the balls to win this frame and use the yellow to bring the black into play. Well, now Tony Knowles has been really waiting for an easy chance on the yellow because he's got to get very good position on the green. And it's not easy, situated as it is.
2.
Just 16 points behind.
Tony Knowles, 2.
And both players now under pressure. Although Steve is leading 8 frames to 2, the winning frame is always the most difficult to win. Start to think about the winning post and grip the cue a little tight. And he was potting those earlier on this evening. And now this is a possible chance for Tony Knowles. One good pot on this green. Now can he control his nerves and clear these remaining balls to stay alive in the match? And that is a disaster.
7.
Well, certainly could be. 9 points behind and 18 on the table.
Well, he's only got himself to blame for this predicament. He could so easily have steered that white away from that pink. Look at this for a shot.
Tony Knowles, 7. Steve Davis, 56. Tony Knowles, 47.
So the blue to put Davis 14 points ahead.
5.
And that could be the one that wins the 1984 Jameson. Tony Knowles wanting 1 snooker.
Steve Davis, 5.
Well, he's not at the brink of defeat at the moment. He's got 1 leg over the side. ...14 points behind. and just the 13 on the table. And pushing that black onto the side cushion certainly hasn't made his task any easier. And that's it. Steve Davis through the pink, but it doesn't matter. He wins this match by 9 frames to 2. And he's the 1984 Jameson champion, the 3rd time in 4 years.
Steve, many congratulations. You're getting to like the Jameson, the 3rd in 4 years.
Yes, I'm very, very pleased. I felt I played quite well today, and Tony played very well, but the scoreline was quite flattering, I think. But I was very pleased.
Because the scoreline indicates that it wasn't that close.
No, but it was. Yeah, that's right. But there was a couple of clearances I made in the first session. One, the first frame, and the 5th frame. And if those had gone the other way, which they could easily have done, it would have been a much closer game. And Tony was cueing very well at the start, but I was very pleased. And Tony had come through some very tough battles anyway, and I expected it to be tougher. Yeah, well, it was obviously tough. Come and join us, Tony, because I don't suppose this has been one of your better days. I suppose you could say that it's been a frustrating day in many ways.
It's been a hard day, yeah. I had a few chances, but I missed them. That was the top and bottom of it. That's why the scoreline's a big margin between us.
You didn't obviously get away to the start that you told me last night you wanted in the first frame.
Well, I had the chance in the first, and I got a big lead, but it went away from me, and it was a long game and a hard game. It was like the last frame, in fact.
Yes, I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Well, thank you both for giving us such tremendous pleasure tonight. Congratulations again, Steve, and commiserations, Tony. And now... Now it's only right that our 2 finalists should receive their just rewards, and here to make the presentation, would you welcome Shane Jameson, a Group Board Director from Irish Distillers, and Des Heller, who is the Public Relations Director for Jameson Whisky. Well, now, to receive the runners-up prize of £18,000, it is Tony Knowles, who won this title in 1982. Tony Knowles. And now the Jameson champion, as he was in 1981, and last year, the Jameson champion for 84, Steve Davis. The cheque is for £30,000, and there is the magnificent trophy. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that all of you at home, and indeed here in Newcastle, have enjoyed our coverage of this 84 Jameson. We hope that you'll be back with us in time for the World Doubles Championships in December in Northampton. Until then, from all of us here, winners, losers, and all the audience, to all of you at home, it's good night. Good night.